Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast. The bad.
Okay, let's go to the bad of week 8. What is your bad of week 8 for the NFC?
My bad is going to be the Packers and mixed with the Vikings, believe it or not.
Oh, a little bit of both. Okay.
Yeah, so the bad for the Vikings is the loss of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they've been looking good, but yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That is the only reason why I wanted to put them in the good this week, but I can't put a team in the good that loses their starting quarterback.
That's fair.
For the rest of the season. And nothing he did wrong. He just got injured. And then the Packers are the main thing. They're going to be. I just want to talk about this game, and I don't feel like you can put the whole game in the ugly because the Vikings had a really good game overall. But Green Bay, what is going on? They look bad. They look poorly coached. Jordan Love is not supposed to be a leading rusher. That's a bad sign. And then they just look like they're coached. They look like they're really poorly coached, in my opinion. And I didn't think Matt LaFleur was this bad of a coach. So I'm just curious if this keeps up, if he's going to be on the hot seat.
Okay, so this is what I warned everybody about with the Packers. When Aaron Rodgers leaves, Matt LaFleur was the 27th ranked offensive coordinator in Tennessee when he was hired by the Packers. There was no evidence that he could actually run an offense except that he worked with Kyle Shanahan, right? That's the only reason why he was hired. Now he comes and he does different things, like does motion and blah, blah, blah. And he brings the Packers offense in the 21st century. And everyone's like, oh, look, he's such a better coach. It's like, let's wait and see until he doesn't have Aaron Rodgers. It's like Nathaniel Hackett. Let's wait and see until he doesn't have Aaron Rodgers. I'm sure Packer fans are still fine with it, but man, you got to be like, man, no wonder why Rodgers was complaining about the talent he had around him, because if Rodgers didn't make good plays, nobody could do anything. So it's like Aaron Jones, I still think he's a good quarterback. Running back, he might be hurt, but he had 7 carries for 29 yards. He's just not the same player this year, and it's because teams don't have to worry about you running the ball. Passing the ball, so they can load up on the run, right? It's like it's easy like that. So Jordan Love, you want to, you know what his QBR is? Was for the game?
No, I mean
16.9.
That's out of 100 people.
Right, yeah, it is. And what's fascinating is they're not even out of this game in the first half. And their running backs touched the ball a total of 13 times. You've passed the ball 41 times. What are you doing? I don't get it. So yeah, I'm with you. The defense is still not great. Joe Barry special. Like they should have got rid of him. Anyway, so yeah, I'm with you on that.
Well, and the thing is that it's like it makes me, because we both know that Rodgers had more control of the line of scrimmage, not just because of experience, but he's Aaron Rodgers. So if he wants to change a play, he's going to change a play. So curious of the good Packer offense, was it just all Rodgers changing plays or taking control of things? And I know, and it could be both. That Jordan Love is also not a very good quarterback at this moment in time, but I don't think the play calling has been doing them favors.
Right, or he hasn't learned to read defenses yet, which is a little concerning because he's been part of the NFL for 3 years. It's not like he's coming off of a rookie, this is his first year, so that's a concern as well. Yeah, and real quick, I'm with you on Cousins. Unfortunate, that's a bummer. So,
yeah,
but they traded for Josh Dobbs.
They solved it.
Okay, you ready for my bad?
Yeah, go for it.
The Chiefs. I don't know. How do you lose to Broncos?
That's a good question.
So Patrick Mahomes reportedly was not feeling very well. He had flu-like symptoms before the game. He ended up playing. I don't know. He didn't play that great. The offense didn't move the ball very well. I watched that game. To me, it just looks like Patrick Mahomes is always looking for the big play again. Last year, what was so nice about him is he took what the defense gave him from week to week, and that's what made him so, that's why he survived without Tyreek, right? This year, he's almost back to his ways of like, let's throw the ball, let's get big chunk plays, let's get it all in one play. Whereas I just think he doesn't trust his weapons other than Kelsey. So I don't know. Good for the Broncos. They looked competent. Russell Wilson had 3 touchdowns. He only had 7 incompletions too. They ran the ball really well as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it says more about the Chiefs than it does the Broncos. So that's where I sort of stand on that. The Broncos, the Chiefs get my bad.
Yeah, no, they looked bad, and when I think the Broncos are the worst team or one of the worst teams in the league, and you lose to them, and not just lose, but I feel like that the Broncos really never lost control of the game.
Correct.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
And I just don't like. I just like Mahomes flu-like symptoms. Maybe that had something against it. That didn't help the situation. But they needed a receiver in the worst way.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh yeah, we will. And Sky Moore isn't looking good. Tooney didn't look good when he played. I know only Kelsey looks like the most reliable weapon, and then Mahomes making Mahomes play. And if he's a little bit injured or a little bit sick, is this what the Chiefs are going to look like? So you got to hope he never tweaks his ankle. You hope he never catches a flu bug, because unless he's going to be able to make magic happen, they're not going to win. Are they going to lose to one of the worst teams in the NFL on a regular basis? I wouldn't count on that, but I'm just saying, is that a concern? So, because I seriously before this week thought, in the NFL, there's the Chiefs and then there's everybody else. And then the Chiefs just came right back down to the pack.
Yeah. I agree. Unfortunately, they play the Dolphins next week and they're going to be really motivated. So I'm like, thanks, guys. Like, why do we get, like, we got the Eagles, the Dolphins got the Eagles when they blew a game against the Jets, and now we get the Chiefs after they were embarrassed by the Broncos. Thanks, NFL. Thank you. Stupid. You ready to go on to the ugly?
Oh, always.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.